Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video. This is Diva and it is tea time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, and let's get into it. I'm taking this thing old school because I'm on a little mini vacation right now, okay? I'm in Sonoma, California, Napa. I'm going to do some train wide tours and museums and all of that good stuff. I do not drink, but they do have non-alcoholic drinks on these train rides, so I heard. I'm about to find out. But if you've been with me from when I first started and all I had was my cell phone in my home, I used to film behind one of my rooms. The walls were gray and I would film in that room. I'm taking this old school now. So if you have been hanging out with me since then, thank you. God bless you. And today is like an old school thing because I'm on vacation. So I'm not going to be able to pull up the article and show you the article that I'm getting this information from. But you can simply go to lovebscott.com, and Love B. Scott reported this information that I'm giving to you today. So this tea time is dedicated to Kenya Moore. And so Kenya Moore Love B. Scott loves Kenya Moore. So, but one thing I could say about Love B. Scott, she's always had an inside track with Bravo, and she will always keep the story real and 100 from what I know about Love B. Scott, right? So Love B. Scott reported that Kenya Moore was fired. Now Love B. Scott is coming back to say, I have more information and more clarification on the situation. So to summarize it all, she's saying that Bravo was never looking to get rid of Kenya Moore over some revenge P. What they were looking to see is if Kenya Moore broke their code of conduct as a result of showing these explicit pictures. So initially they suspended her, and you know, Bravo and all of these companies, they have way more lawyers than we as a single person could ever get. Even if I go out and get the best lawyer in the world, if I'm fighting against an organization or a company, they got 10 lawyers to my one. So they sat down with all of their lawyers, looked over their rules, looked over their handbook, looked over their code of conduct, bumped it against these explicit pictures that Kenya Moore allegedly showed, and they said, voila, she broke our code of conduct. We're done. She's no longer just suspended indefinitely. She is fired. So Love B. Scott confirmed that Kenya Moore got fired, okay, and she did not make the decision. Bravo made the decision for her based upon their code of conduct rules. They are also saying that Kenya Moore, yes, she did go to Bravo and say, listen, Brittany Edie, she threatened me with a pow pow. So they investigated that. They couldn't find anything substantial to go along with that theory that Kenya Moore said. So they said, we got to carry on. We investigated it. You said it happened. We can't find anything. Now, they said this investigation about Kenya Moore and Brittany Edie and this pow pow, it happened before Kenya Moore's hair care event. And so they also put two and two together and said, listen, how is it that you say that this girl threatened you with a pow pow, and you had before your hair spa event, you continued to plan your event, you had no extra security at your event, this girl attended your event, so you're so afraid of this girl because she claimed you she threatened you with a pow pow, but yet she was at your event. You didn't have no extra security at your event. And then in addition to that, you're going to antagonize a girl that threatened you with a pow pow who, if someone does that, they're obviously not stable. And at the event, you're going to have these explicit pictures of her, and you're going to tell her she's a $2 hoe. She sells her body for $1,400 a night. Her pee is on Snapchat. You're saying all of these antagonizing things to a person who is unstable and threatens you with a pow pow. Where do they do that at? That's what they're pretty much saying. So at the end of the day, they did do an entire investigation on both situations, and they determined that Kenya Moore broke their code of conduct. And many people are saying that production knew. Well, they're also saying that production had no clue, that production did not know that Kenya Moore was going to show these pictures, and they was shocked like the rest of the crowd that even happened. So many people were crying, you know what, well, production should be fine. Production knew, production encouraged her, and Bravo is saying no, production had no clue. Either way, though, Kenya Moore fumbled her $1 million plus bag. She's in her feelings right now because she's saying, you know, I'm going to sue. But Bravo said sue, because you are the one that showed the pictures. So the only reason for your downfall right now is self-inflicted. Self-inflicted because you decided to show these pictures, you decided to blow them up, and they also said these pictures are not readily accessible online. They said if the pictures were readily accessible online, they would be circulating the internet right now, and they saying that those explicit pictures are not currently circulating the internet, and Brittany Eadie wouldn't have the resources or the money to just all of a sudden Kenya Moore showed these pictures, and now Brittany could just go ahead and scrub the internet so no one else can get them. It doesn't happen that quickly, and you need a lot of resources and money to do that. So Bravo's other conclusion was, sorry, girlfriend, those pictures were not easily accessible. You sort those pictures out, found those pictures, and then once you found them, you decided to blow them up and display them at the event. So either way, all day long, they're saying Porsha was wrong as 2 left feet, and as a result, she lost her job. And they said fired. The door is closed permanently. You know, so NeNe Leakes says the door is closed. Well, the door is closed on Bravo and Kenya Moore. Now listen, don't wish anything bad on Kenya Moore. I wish her the best, and I hope that she learned a lesson from this situation, that you cannot just do whatever the heck you want to do. You have to follow the laws of your job and the rules of your job, and you have to understand that if Diva got away with something today, doesn't mean that you could get away with that tomorrow. We did an analogy when we last talked about this on my channel, where we said pretty much that 10 people can be down the road on the highway, speeding down the road, speeding down the road, speeding down the road. They pull Diva over. And what I'm going to tell the cop, well, why didn't you pull those other 10 people over? No, excuse me, girlfriend. We pulled you over. You're getting a ticket. Oh, well, to the others that got away with it. And that's kind of like this situation with Kenya Moore. We can have quotes of what they did on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, the Real Housewives of Potomac, the Real Housewives of Miami, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Well, girlfriend, this is not their problem. And you can bring that in if you get a lawyer to take your case, but it's not going to matter. What matters is they stopped you. You are the first example, and nothing in life is ever fair. Is it fair that someone gets paid $1 million a year and I only get 10,000? Absolutely not. But does it happen? Yes, it does. So listen, guys. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, people. Let me know your thoughts on this story, and I'll see you on the next video. Remember, I said it's old school.